Picture this. You walk into a room. Every eye turns toward you. Not because you demand it, but because your presence commands it. There's a confidence in the way you move, the way you speak, and the way you carry yourself. It's not arrogance. It's certainty. It's knowing who you are, what you stand for, and the value you bring to the table. This is what it means to embody the best version of an alpha. Someone who leads not by force, but by example. Someone who inspires loyalty, respect and trust, simply by being authentic. Now imagine this version of yourself, standing tall, unshaken by challenges, and ready to face the world. This video is all about helping you become that person. The ultimate version of an alpha, the best version of yourself. Being the best alpha starts with self-awareness. It's about understanding who you are at your core, your strengths, your weaknesses, your values and your purpose. It's not about being perfect. It's about being authentic. When you know yourself, you stop seeking validation from others. You stop comparing yourself to people around you. Instead, you focus on growth, on becoming better than you were yesterday. Take a moment to reflect. What are your core values? What drives you? What do you stand for? Because the best alphas are grounded in their identity. They don't need to prove themselves to anyone. They know their worth, and so does everyone around them. Confidence is a key trait of a true alpha. But it's not just about standing tall and speaking boldly. It's about having the courage to be vulnerable, to admit when you're wrong, and to seek help when you need it. The best alphas know that confidence isn't about never falling. It's about rising every time you do. They embrace failure as a part of growth. They understand that every setback is a setup for a comeback. Think about yourself. How do you handle failure? Do you let it define you, or do you use it as fuel to become stronger? Because the best version of an alpha isn't afraid to stumble. They're committed to standing back up. Leadership is at the heart of being an alpha. But true leadership isn't about control. It's about influence. It's about inspiring others to be their best selves. It's about leading with integrity, empathy and vision. The best alphas listen more than they speak. They value the input of others, and they make decisions that benefit the group, not just themselves. They understand that leadership is not a privilege, it's a responsibility, and they carry it with humility. Think about the way you lead in your life, whether it's at work, in your relationships, or in your community. Are you leading with purpose? Are you inspiring those around you? Because the best alphas don't just lead, they empower. One of the most important traits of a true alpha is emotional intelligence, the ability to understand, manage, and navigate your own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. This is what sets apart good leaders from great ones. The best alphas know how to remain calm under pressure, how to read the room, and how to respond rather than react. They don't let their emotions control them, but they also don't suppress them. They understand the power of emotional awareness in building connections and resolving conflicts. Take a moment to consider your own emotional intelligence. How well do you manage your emotions? How effectively do you empathize with others? Because the best alphas are masters of both their hearts and their minds. Another hallmark of the best alphas is adaptability. The world is constantly changing, and the ability to adjust and thrive in any situation is what keeps leaders at the top of their game. The best alphas embrace change. They see it as an opportunity rather than a threat. They are not afraid to step out of their comfort zones, to learn new skills, and to challenge themselves. They understand that growth requires discomfort. Think about how you handle change in your life. Do you resist it, or do you embrace it? Because the best alphas are not defined by their circumstances. They are defined by their ability to rise above them. Let's talk about relationships, because being the best version of an alpha isn't just about how you lead yourself. It's also about how you connect with others. The best alphas build strong, meaningful relationships. They value loyalty, trust and respect. They don't just take, they give. They don't just demand respect, they earn it. They understand the importance of being there for the people who matter, of lifting others up and celebrating their successes. Think about your own relationships. Are you a source of support, inspiration, and strength for those around you? Because the best alphas are not lone wolves. They are the heart of their pack. Finally, the best alphas are always growing. They never stop learning. They never stop pushing themselves. They know that there's always room for improvement, and they embrace the journey of self-mastery. They read, they learn, They seek out mentors, and they surround themselves with people who challenge and inspire them. They understand that becoming the best version of themselves is a lifelong journey, not a destination. So ask yourself, what are you doing to grow? How are you investing in your personal and professional development? Because the best alphas are not content with who they are today. They are always striving to be better. As we wrap up this story, remember, being the best version of an alpha isn't about being the loudest, the strongest, or the most dominant. It's about being authentic, confident, and committed to growth. It's about leading with integrity, building meaningful relationships, and inspiring others through your actions. It's about knowing your worth, embracing your journey, and never giving up on the person you're becoming. So take a moment to visualize your best self, the version of you that is fearless, grounded, and unstoppable, because that person is within you, waiting to be unleashed. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, because in the next video, you'll gain even more insights and tools to help you on your journey to greatness. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.